You've probably seen a betting tip that just feels different, less like a shot in the dark and more like a surefire plan. We're going to pull one of these blueprints apart, piece by piece, to see how it's actually built to convince you. Let's get into it.
Before we jump into today's games, quick one. This video is brought to you by 22Bet, one of the fastest paying betting sites out there right now. If you're signing up for the first time, use my promo code GOAL22 with the link in the description and grab up to 200% welcome bonus straight. Link and code are pinned in the description and first comment. Tap it, register in 2 minutes, and let's cash out together this week. All right, let's get into the games.
It all kicks off with this huge burst of energy. Right away, this line makes you feel like something big is about to happen. It's not just another weekend of games. It's a massive event that you absolutely can't afford to miss out on. And there it is, the hook, the promise. It's not about winning a few bucks. It's about building a life-changing win. That single phrase completely changes the game, right? It raises the stakes from just a casual bet to a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So why is this accumulator they're talking about? Think of it like a chain. You link a bunch of different bets together, and for the chain to hold, every single link has to win. If even one of your predictions is wrong, poof, the entire bet is gone. It's all or nothing, and that's super important to remember as we go through this. Now, the whole blueprint is built on one specific type of bet, over 1.5 goals. Basically, you're just betting at a match will have at least 2 goals. So why this one? Well, it's pitched as the perfect balance. It happens often enough that it feels pretty safe, but the odds are still good enough to add up to that big, life-changing payout we just talked about. All right, let's get into the structure. The whole plan is laid out day by day. It starts with Friday, which they call the foundation. The idea here is pretty simple. Build a really solid base to stack the rest of the weekend's bets on top of. And check out how they do it. It's all about volume. The heart of Friday's plan is grabbing 7 different matches from one league, the Dutch Second Division, which is presented as a total goal machine. Right off the bat, you get this feeling of strength in numbers. And then, bam, they hit you with a number. Each of those Dutch games is given a confidence rating of 94% or higher. Using a specific number like that is a really powerful move. It feels scientific, it feels researched, and it makes that whole foundation feel incredibly secure from the get-go. So after Friday's numbers game, Saturday completely shifts gears. Now it's time to bring in the heavyweights. The story changes from one of quantity to one of, well, what feels like absolute quality and certainty. I mean, just look at these names. Man City, Bayern Munich, Arsenal. You know these teams. We all do. Unlike that Dutch league, these are global giants. Throwing them into the mix uses their reputation to add this huge layer of psychological safety. It just feels right. And this brings us to the very peak of the mountain, the statistical climax of the whole plan. The confidence level for the Dutch giants, PSV and Feyenoord, hits a staggering 99%. This is presented as the moment of pure, near-perfect certainty. So let's just pause for a second. Do you see the 2 different tactics they're using? Friday was all about quantity, a strength in numbers play. Saturday is all about quality, using these huge, famous clubs to make the whole thing feel like a can't-miss sure thing. The argument is getting stronger with each step. Finally, we get to Sunday, and the language here is so important. Sealing the deal. That phrase alone makes it sound like all the hard work is over. Victory is just a couple of easy, safe steps away. It's all about bringing it home. The last few picks are what you'd call anchors. You see these dominant teams playing at home, Real Madrid, Celtic. They are deliberately chosen to feel like the final, reliable locks that are going to complete this massive bet. And including Real Madrid playing at home? Well, that's just a psychological masterstroke. It's sold as being as safe as it gets. For anyone who follows football, that name carries so much weight. It's designed to create this powerful feeling of security, of inevitability, right at the very end. But wait, the blueprint doesn't actually end with that final game. The closing message is just as crucial as any of the picks. It's a really calculated, essential piece of the whole pitch. So after building up this incredible, life-changing opportunity with 99% certainties, the tone completely shifts. Suddenly it's bet responsibly, only stake what you can afford to lose. But then look at that last line. It brings it right back to a team goal. Let's have a winning weekend together. So what's the deal with this final message? I mean, on one level, yeah, it's a disclaimer they have to make. But on another level, it's a powerful tool for building trust. It makes the person giving the tips sound responsible. And that word together creates this sense of community, like we're all on the same team. Which really leaves us with one big question. After we've deconstructed the whole thing, the exciting opening, the life-changing promise, the specific stats, the big-name teams, is what we're looking at a purely statistical blueprint for success? Or is it a brilliantly crafted story, a narrative designed from start to finish to persuade you, to build your confidence, and to make you believe?